Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On this channel, I am activating your personal, spiritual, and healing evolution. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So today's video is another video for empaths. The video topic is how to not lose yourself in relationships. Empath special edition. We know as empaths, we can feel the energy and emotions of others like they are our own. It is so common for empaths to lose their selves in other people. Many empaths have trouble differentiating between their energy and someone else's, their emotions and someone else's, their problems and someone else's. We want to be our own sovereign, authentic being. So this 5-step guide is going to help you stop losing yourself in relationships. So for your 5-step guide on how to not lose yourself in relationships, number 1, solitude. I made a video not too long ago on the importance of solitude for empaths. Check that out. So it's so important to have your own personal space, alone time. And when you continue to do more inner work on yourself, you will stop seeing alone time as loneliness, see it more as solitude. It's so important to have your personal space. As an empath, if you don't have that alone time, that solitude, it can be difficult to distinguish what energy and emotions are yours and what aren't. I can't even explain the importance of having your sanctuary. I don't care if it's a little space in a corner of a room. I don't care if it's a closet. I've been there too. Where you can feel safe to be in your own energy. For us to reflect and get clarity on the direction we're going in life, or just on our desires, our goals, even our purpose, right? So it's so important to have that alone time. So no matter where you're at, no matter what situation you're in, I don't care if it's a really small space, make sure you have your sanctuary. Maybe it's a corner in a room. Sometimes you might be in a situation where you don't have sanctuary. Sometimes you go out in nature, have your own sanctuary in nature, and you will feel more like yourself when you do this, even if it's a short time. Often the answers or inspiration that you're seeking becomes clear. You have to look at the solitude as also like recharging yourself, recharging your energy, disconnecting from other people, from drama, from their energy, their emotions, and tapping back into yourself. Number 2, maintain your sense of self. What are the things that make you you? Often as empaths, since empaths can easily get lost in another person, it's important to do things that make you you. It's important to not neglect your need. It can be easy to just kind of put our goals on the back burner, or maybe our self-care that we need to do on the back burner, our interests, our hobbies, because we want to spend more time with them. We have that need, right, in that relationship. Or sometimes you're prioritizing their well-being more than you're prioritizing yours. It's important for our needs and desires to be met as well. What makes you you? What makes you unique? We want to stay authentic. Or just things that bring you joy in general. It's important that you do those. Sometimes we get so absorbed in a relationship with someone else that we basically mold ourselves to fit their life. A healthy relationship is when you both can still be yourself. No dependency, no codependency, but you're not dependent on them to be happy or to feel whole. You're a complete, sovereign, independent, authentic being by yourself, and you both are like that, and you come together in harmony. Yes, you're going to have differences. You're going to have different things you're interested in. You might even have some conflict, right? But still, you can work through those conflicts. You can still be in harmony with one another without losing your sense of self. You don't need to be someone different just to be in a relationship, right? You can still be yourself, and then they can be themselves, and you guys can evolve together. And if you find yourself molding too much to their life and their reality, just what can I do to bring it back to myself? What can I do today that's going to bring me joy? What self-care routine do I need to do today? What can I do that I actually want to do today? It's not about doing just what they want to do, just being a yes man, yes woman, right? Being grounded in yourself and your needs. That's how you keep the relationship more balanced. Number 3, set healthy boundaries. I've said in previous videos, stop saying yes to other people when it's a no to yourself. So sometimes you need to say no. You're in a relationship with somebody, I know it can be difficult. If you have inner child wounds, there can be a lot of people pleasing going on. Boundaries could include saying no. It could be limiting time with that person. It could be just blocking some time off to have your solitude, like I said before. Not tolerating disrespect. Someone maybe trying to bring you down, or someone invalidating your feelings or your needs. Those are all red flags. And if someone has a problem or gets triggered when you set a healthy boundary, you should probably evaluate that a little bit and reflect. Does this person really want what's best for me? Is this relationship dynamic I want to be in? And how can I value myself more? It's also about communicating your needs and wants and boundaries in a healthy way as well. Number 4, have a life outside of your relationship. It's also important to have a life outside of your relationship. This could be pertaining to your job or your purpose. Hanging out with friends, maybe family outside of the relationship, like not having to have your partner there. It's important to connect with your friends and family, I think, with your partner, of course, but also without. Some empaths get in relationships, they spend so much time with that person and they basically ignore their friends, family, or spend less time with them. We can get so into that relationship and into the emotions and energy and to that person that we can forget about other people that are important to us, right? So I think it's good to have social outings. It could mean that it's taking a little bit of time from our relationship, but it's still important to have that sense of self, like I said, and to have a life outside of that relationship too, to keep that relationship healthy. So sometimes when we start to spend more time with friends and family, having a life outside a relationship, it can make you actually value the relationship you have more. Number 5 is to communicate your needs in a healthy way. So if you can't communicate your needs in a healthy way with your partner or have healthy coping mechanisms, it can turn toxic quick, right? So it's important to have those conversations at all aspects of the relationship, right? As you evolve more into that relationship. When you can clearly communicate your needs in a healthy way and have mutual understanding between you and the other person, can really help improve your relationship. And we might need to wait until we are in a more calm, stable, grounded place rather than when we are emotionally reacting or upset. Sometimes it's better just take a step away and to come back and talk about it when you maybe took some space from it, had a little time to breathe. So that way our conversations are actually going to have solutions instead of more problems and negative energy attached to them. Don't ever feel bad about prioritizing your well-being and communicating your needs to your partner, and vice versa, and also be open to them communicating their needs as well. So it's a healthy reciprocal relationship. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and 2 podcasts. The links are in this video description. I also offer coaching if you need intuitive guidance to motivate and support you on your personal growth, healing, and or spiritual journeys. My contact information is in this video description. Have a good day. Namaste.